Right now at noon, new details emerge after a missing woman is found dead inside her car. And cooler temperatures continue, but will they stick around? Tiffany Savona is here with your Skywatch weather forecast. Plus, a dramatic rescue caught on camera after an Oklahoma woman is trapped in a burning car.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us on KOAM News at Noon. I'm Caitlin O'Shaughnessy. In today's top story, a Southwest Missouri woman is found dead in a car crash days after being reported missing. 67-year-old Dorothy Lewis of Exeter was last seen on the 14th. She was missing until yesterday when authorities found a crash and identified her as the deceased woman inside the car. The crash happened on Farm Road 1010, 6 miles west of Exeter. According to the Missouri Highway Patrol, the crash report says that they believe that the crash happened Friday when the vehicle left the roadway, hit trees, went airborne, and overturned. Authorities released information about the crash today. And a teen is injured in a shooting at a home just outside of Galena, Kansas. The Cherokee County Sheriff's Office responded to the shooting yesterday evening. Deputies have arrested a 19-year-old suspect who also lives at the home and are requesting charges including aggravated battery. Prosecutors have not yet filed formal charges. We'll have updates as they're released. And a deputy in Oklahoma County rescued a woman from a burning car Sunday. The dramatic rescue was caught on the deputy's body cam. In a Facebook post, Sheriff Tommy Johnson III said without even thinking of his own safety, Deputy Yuri rushed to the car that was burning and saved the woman. If he had hesitated even a second or two, the victim likely would have been killed. According to local media reports, the victim had a broken ankle from the crash, but no burn injuries from the fire. The victim's face is blurred, but you can hear in her voice how terrified she is. Deputy Matthew Rierby saved the woman from the burning car after she crashed near North 178th and North Meridian.
Good afternoon. It wasn't nearly as chilly this morning as it was yesterday morning. Temperatures bottomed out in the low and middle 40s all across the 4-state area. The clouds were here early this morning, and those clouds are going to be here to stay throughout the day today. It will be a cloudy, a mild, and a breezy Wednesday all across the 4-state area. So as we get deeper into the afternoon, we're looking at high temperatures in the mid to upper 50s, and then temperatures will slowly drop through the 50s this evening, and those winds will start to diminish as we head into the overnight period. But can you believe winter officially begins tomorrow at 9:27 in the evening, Central Time to be exact. Tomorrow will be the shortest day of the year. In Joplin, we will have 9 hours and 36 minutes of daylight, and that number will start to increase once we get past tomorrow. So starting on Friday, days will start to get longer, and that trend will continue as we head through the rest of the winter months. It's not going to feel like winter tomorrow or as we head into the holiday weekend. We'll explain why. We'll also talk about the active weather ahead coming up a little bit later on in the show. Back to you.
And if you were scrolling on social media in the past couple weeks, you probably watched a video made by a Joplin resident that is going viral. KOAM's Fernanda Silva has the story.
The video that has millions and millions of views shows the plate's presentation. It features a volcano made with mashed potatoes with the lava crafted from gravy. Broccoli, asparagus, mushrooms, and dinosaur-shaped nuggets add to the microenvironment.
I felt like a little kid. I mean, I got so excited. It was, I wasn't expecting it at all, but I really wanted it, and I had completely forgotten how much I actually wanted until I saw it. No way! I totally forgot I wanted that!
Juan Laporte's birthday dinner organized by his girlfriend went viral on social media at the beginning of the month. Juan forgot about it, but his girlfriend, Celine Fayad, did not.
I first just wanted to film his reaction because I knew he was going to react to it. Like, I knew he was not suspecting.
She shared the video with their family and friends. Then she decided to post it on TikTok.
You wake up the next day and, my friend told me that it's like at 600,000 views, and I was like, okay, this is probably the end, right? Like, it should probably stop at this point. And then it just kept going and I kept waking up, and I'm not going to lie, it did distract me from studying.
Celine and Juan are both second-year students at KCU.
Just being in med school or just working all the time, it's stressful. So having an outlet like that, and just to be able to just like kind of let go and just be playful and, you know, childish, but, you know, in a wholesome manner, I think it was really nice.
Now, they also have a plan B.
I mean, I guess if school fails, then like I guess I'll do TikTok. No, I'm kidding.
In Joplin, Fernanda Silva, KOAM News.
The video currently has 13 million views and almost 1.7 million likes on TikTok. And that's a look at today's top stories and weather in the 4 states region. Up next on KOAM News at Noon, the Colorado Supreme Court removes Trump from the state's 2024 ballot in a stunning decision. We'll have what that means for the upcoming election. And later, we're making show-stopping cherry pecan brie in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen. Stay tuned. The Colorado Supreme Court has dealt former President Donald Trump a legal blow after declaring he is ineligible to be on the state's primary ballot and he is ineligible to be president. The move sets up a legal challenge that will make its way to the U.S. Supreme Court. Skylar Henry has more details from the White House.
Former President Donald Trump told voters in Iowa Tuesday that he has plans for when he gets back to the White House.
We will throw off the sick political class that hates our country.
But Colorado's Supreme Court has cast doubt on Trump's ability to be president again. The court declared Trump is ineligible to run again in that state, citing the Constitution's insurrection clause. That clause disqualifies officers of the United States who have engaged in insurrection or rebellion from holding office.
Walk down Pennsylvania Avenue. I love Pennsylvania Avenue. And we're going to the Capitol.
The Colorado court ruled 4-3 that Trump's actions on January 6th disqualify him to hold office again. Trump is planning to appeal the decision to the U.S. Supreme Court.
We're likely to get a decision from the United States Supreme Court sooner rather than later.
The full impact on the 2024 election won't be known until the Supreme Court weighs in, but Republicans CBS News has already spoken to all say the decision should be theirs and not Colorado's Supreme Court.
I don't think individual states should be with the power to take that away.
Haley Cooper was on hand to hear Nikki Haley speak. She agreed that this is an overreach by the court.
I don't think Donald Trump needs to be president. I think I need to be president. I think that's good for the country. But I will beat him fair and square. We don't need to have judges making these decisions. We need voters to have to make these decisions.
Iowa voters will be the first to weigh in, with the caucuses less than a month away. Skylar Henry, CBS News, the White House.
The Colorado Republican Party announced Wednesday morning that it has decided to withdraw from the primary as a party, choosing instead to hold a caucus. And there are already a number of legal challenges to Texas's strict new immigration law. This comes as officials in the border state say that they're seeing a significant increase in illegal crossings. CBS's Jared Hill has the latest.
In Eagle Pass, Texas, thousands of migrants draped in blankets huddle outside waiting to be processed. On Monday alone, U.S. Border Patrol says it handled nearly 11,000 people. The uptick at the border as Governor Greg Abbott signed a new crackdown.
The goal of Senate Bill 4 is to stop the tidal wave of illegal entry into Texas.
The law, making it a state crime to cross the border illegally, is raising worries of racial profiling.
How do you know just by looking at somebody that they entered, without papers? The only way you really know is if you're standing at the border and watching them cross.
And legal challenges are already ramping up. The ACLU sued Tuesday, arguing the law violates the U.S. Constitution. The White House, leaving legal action up to the DOJ, is suggesting Texas overstepped.
The federal court, not individual state, is in charge of determining how and when to remove non-citizens for violating immigration laws.
And the issue of immigration not lost on the 2024 campaign trail.
They're destroying the blood of our country. That's what they're doing.
GOP frontrunner, former President Donald Trump in Iowa Tuesday doubled down on rhetoric the White House says parroted Hitler. The Nazi leader criticized the mixing of races in Mein Kampf, arguing, quote, the originally creative race died out from blood poisoning. Trump said he never read Hitler's manifesto. Jared Hill, CBS News, New York.
The Texas law isn't set to go into effect until March. Still to come on KOAM News at Noon, we see what's cooking with Mr. Food.
We've got a tasty appetizer that'll make you the perfect host. And when guests come knocking, I promise you'll be ready.
Plus, Tiffany Savona will have a look at your forecast. We'll be right back after the break.
Welcome back. If you felt like it has been a warm December, well, you are right. Most of the month, temperatures have been above average. So all of the boxes highlighted in red, that is where days were above average. We've only seen 3 days this month where temperatures have been below average for that particular day. So this just shows you how warm it is, and that warmth is going to continue as we head into the upcoming holiday weekend. But then we'll start to see some changes during the last week of the month of December. Winter officially begins tomorrow at exactly 9:27 in the evening. It's the shortest day of the year in Joplin. We'll have 9 hours and 36 minutes of daylight, and then that number will continue to increase once we get past tomorrow. So the days will be getting longer as we head into the winter season, thankfully. Let's share our future track. As we go throughout the rest of the afternoon, we're going to stay cloudy, breezy. We could see wind gusts as high as 30, maybe 35 miles per hour. High temperatures today, mid and upper 50s, just like they were yesterday. So very similar temperature-wise to what we saw yesterday afternoon. We take you into the overnight period into tomorrow morning. Clouds hang tough by tomorrow morning, upper 40s near 50 degrees, maybe a few sprinkles, nothing more than that. We're still incredibly dry near the surface. So most of your Thursday is going to be dry. Highs in the mid to upper 50s once again. The showers won't start to push into our westernmost communities in Kansas and Oklahoma until Thursday evening. And then the rain will work its way from southwest to northeast across the 4-state area. It's looking like a rainy Thursday night. Rain should primarily be on the light side, and that rain lingers into your Friday morning before we start to dry things out Friday afternoon, but the clouds stay with us, so it will be a dreary, damp Friday for you with highs back in the mid to upper 50s. So notice our day-to-day temperatures really aren't changing too much as we go through the rest of the work week. Now let's fast forward to Saturday morning. I know a lot of you will be traveling for the upcoming holidays this weekend. Saturday morning, we're fine. We're dry all across the region. Our next storm system associated with that dip in the jet stream still off to the south and west. This will move off to the north and east, bringing rain into the 4-state area Saturday evening into the day on Sunday. Look how wet it gets during the day on Sunday. We could even see a few thunderstorms during the day on Sunday. So Sunday is looking like the wettest travel day. If you can kind of adjust your plans either to go on Saturday or maybe even Christmas Day, I think you're going to be in better shape. Otherwise, you'll just have to be driving through the rain on Sunday. Monday morning, the rain continues. So Christmas morning is looking wet, not white across the 4-state area. And right now it looks like the showers may wrap up by Monday afternoon. Fingers crossed for that. So here's your Christmas Eve and Christmas Day forecast in a little bit more detail. Rain and a few storms look likely on Sunday as of right now. It will be mild, 61 degrees. Monday, we're looking at morning rain, hopefully ending by the afternoon. A little bit cooler, but still above average for this time of year, 52. Christmas Day, keep in mind last Christmas, we were in the 30s for highs, so big change there. And the mild weather, well, it comes to an end after the holidays. Go figure, right? Your 7-day forecast showing that tomorrow just a couple of sprinkles, better chances for rain Thursday night into Friday morning, then again Saturday evening into the day on Sunday, continuing into Christmas Day. But it's like we flip a switch after Christmas. Look how much colder it gets. Highs in the 40s, lows in the 20s.
Stick around. We're making show-stopping cherry pecan brie in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen. We'll be right back. It's time to check in with Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen. We've got plenty of Christmas appetizers that'll bring the neighbors a knock-in, but this show-stopping cherry pecan brie will be one of the most popular recipes, whether it's for a holiday party or any other party during the year. Take a look.
You know, over the next couple of weeks, the likelihood of having some unexpected visitors drop by is pretty good. Wouldn't it be nice if you had something that you could throw together in no time that looks like something that you've been fussing on all afternoon? For those of you who have an air fryer, this is the time to bring it out. If you don't, no worries, you can make this in your oven or toaster oven too. First, we sprinkle some brown sugar on top of our brie and air fry it. While it's heating, we'll melt butter in a skillet along with some chopped pecans. After these are toasted a bit, we add some maple syrup, orange zest, cinnamon, and a handful of dried cherries. Thanks to our air fryer, the topping and outside of this is cooked perfectly, while the inside is a melty delight. Now we top it with our ooey gooey maple sauce that's studded with all sorts of goodness. Does this look like something that was whipped up in less than 10 minutes? I don't think so. To get the recipe for our show-stopping cherry pecan brie, which is from our new air fryer cookbook, simply visit our website. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a fabulous last-minute way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
To find this recipe, along with many others, just head over to our website at KOAMnewsnow.com. Now here's a look at your 4-state market prices.
Cloudy, breezy, and mild today. Highs around 57. A couple of sprinkles possible tomorrow, but the rain really doesn't move in until tomorrow night into early Friday morning. Then the pattern becomes more active this upcoming weekend. Afternoon, evening showers Saturday. Sunday's looking like the wettest day, maybe even a few storms, and it could be a rainy start to your Christmas with high temperatures on Christmas Day around 52. Back to you.
All right, and Dow, what do you have for us tonight?
Well, a lot of 5. For starters, AAA estimates more than 100 million people will drive 50 miles or more to their Christmas destination, and many of those drivers are getting the gift of lower gas prices. Plus, this Route 66 attraction is turning 100 years old today as we look back at the history of this rainbow bridge. And it's distribution week as many Jasper County families pick out Christmas gifts for their kids thanks to donations. Hope you join us for those stories. A lot more, of course. It's coming up today on KOAM News at 5.
And that's the news for now. Thank you for joining us on KOAM News at Noon. Have a great rest of your day.